In this episode, we're going to go back and look at this car that I did a review on and deemed not worthwhile, and I'm going to show you how I improved it to make it worthwhile. So let's get inside. Howdy train fans, welcome back to the Chattanooga Southern Railroad. So I wanted to revisit this car that I reviewed back in episode 39. This is an Ertl Collectibles Southern 40-foot low side gondola car. I bought this off of eBay, I think. You know, it says got high detail and all this stuff, and it really, when I got it and got it out, I was really disappointed in it. Not only with the trucks and the wheel sets, but just deemed it wasn't worth I think the $20 I paid for it. So I had seriously considered selling it, and as it was, and then I said to myself, you know what? I've been tuning up, excuse me, a bunch of my cars and stuff for my layout, and I said, well, let me give it a shot and try to tune it up. Worst case, I've put a little bit of time into it and go from there. So what I did is, first thing I did was I took the trucks off of it, okay, and you'll see here, and so I did a couple things. I mean, it's got some nice detail underneath of it, don't get me wrong. I took the couplers off of it, and by the way, those are very tight to get in. They have the little plastic pin in it, and yes, I did break one off, so I ended up having to glue it back on. That was a pain. So be very careful if you want to replace the couplers on these to KDs like I did. You want to make sure that you pull this thing straight up and out, because the plastic pin that's there is long, and it is in there very, very tight. Don't pry it sideways or you'll snap it off like I did. The first one I got off fine. I got a little cocky and broke that one. But anyway, so what I did is it comes with these wheel sets, and you want to talk about some poor quality plastic. Let me pull this up. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. They got some nice detail to them, but when you feel this plastic, it's low grade, brittle plastic. It's one of the things, and they did not roll well at all. And they just in a few things, I don't know if you can see that on there, but I only rolled this across around my layout one time, and it picked up so much dirt in it. So anyway, I popped those out. I went through the process of using my Micro Mark tool to bore out the bolster ends to get that conical shape, the right shape. And let me tell you, they needed it. I got more plastic out of these trucks doing that than any of the Atherns or the roundhouses I've done so far. I then went and replaced the wheel sets with fully metal Walthers ones. I put on KDs onto it. And now this car is really, really nice. When I put it on there, I made sure it was setting at the right height here, and you can see it rolls really nice. It couples with my KD couplers at the right height. Couple of the things, it already had some weathering done, which is great, and I'll probably spruce this up a bit. I do like the overspray of dirt up the side, so I think that was a nice detail. This plate inside here is actually, I don't know if I can get it out again, but this is loose. It's not glued in, so I'm probably going to take this off and maybe do some weathering and painting up for this. I plan on using this as part of the for the scrapyard area for some lighter loads and things like that. But right now it is running quite 100 times better than what it was. These couplers, or these trucks, the bolsters are still a little loose for my taste. I have tried to thread those down. I think probably the next thing I'm going to want to do with this is take these back off and kind of shave that that bolster down to get it a little bit so that these screws can come in tighter and pull these a little tighter, because they're a little too wobbly for my taste. But all in all, you know, I think with a little bit of work and time and effort, especially if you've already got couplers and wheel sets handy, it turns it back into a pretty nice car. So after modifications, I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I got a little more tuning to do, but that should be good. So here's what I wanted to show you. Managed to get it out. So the weight is in the bottom of the car here. It's already attached. It's glued in to the bottom, but this is just a very thin strip of plastic made in China. So I'm gonna, you know, it was easy to pop this out, and I will do some weathering on it and then pop this puppy back in. You'll see it's got a couple, I don't know how well you can see that, but a couple little tabs that kind of grab in on the inside there. So all in all, I think as an initial out of the box car, it's horrible. Not worth it. If you can pick one of these up for really cheap, I recommend you buy it, especially if you've got the tools and the time to fix it up like I've suggested. So with that, we'll see you on down the tracks. Bye.